Good morning, Terry. Thank you
Good
for
morning.
giving me this time to share with you the feedback about your performance review, your annual performance review specifically. So I will start with the good side because there is a lot of things that it brought to the company that helped us in improving. To start with, we are very proud of the way that you managed to increase the sales up to 24%. It's actually the primary reason to why you are hired, and we are very proud of you to that extent. So we had to mention this in your performance review. Another thing is the way that you managed to arrange the gift shop to help our clients or customers to be able to trace what they're looking for without having to spend so much effort and time looking for what they need. So the way you decorate or arrange the gift shop is very important, and it helps our clients. So thank you, and we are very proud of you, and we congratulate you to that extent. On the other hand, there are things that it still needs improvement from your side that you need to work on so that you can get better and better as time moves on. Those things are how you work with other coworkers in the same gift shop. They have complaining that sometimes you spend so much time that is not needed texting on your phone, using your phone. Doing that, they think that you are leaving them alone in the job, or you are giving them some extra work because they don't see you with them. So I believe that it will be better if you try and minimize the time that you spend on your phone during working hours. That will be better if you manage to do that. Another thing that you need to improve on is that you need to build a character of being proactive. Being proactive is very important because sometimes you need to be reminded and reminded again to deliver reports. That is something that you should do proactively. After a certain time, you say, okay, we've been working this way, moving from this point to that point. It's something that I need to file and report to my managers. So it will be better if you don't wait for someone to remind you to do your job, but you do it proactively. So those are the two things that you need to make sure that you improve on. But I will be also happy to hear from you. What do you think about that, and how do you take the review that I've shared with you? Thank you.
Thank you, manager, for the feedback. So I understand that sometimes I don't give reports on time. Yeah, I will make sure to correct that. But something I don't agree with is texting on the phone. I can't talk with the client texting on my phone. I make sure when I have clients I talk to them, but I use my phone when there is no one talking to me around. So when I get some time, I use the phone, but I don't understand how it's a problem.
Oh, so I get you. Maybe don't use your phone when you're with clients, but I believe that it's better to give respect to your coworkers as well. If you're busy on the phone, I do believe that it is very possible that a phone can take your mind away. Even though it doesn't take your mind away with the client, it takes your mind away with your coworker. If they have something to tell you and you look busy, or you realize that there is something that needs to be done, but because you're busy on your phone, you will be able to direct someone, please go do this, you delegate them. So I think being able to live peacefully and to collaborate with your coworkers is something very much important. So try your best as much as you can to reduce at least or minimize the time that you spend on your phone, so that even the relationship between you and your coworkers doesn't get ruined. But otherwise, thank you for showing me the sides or how you take things. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
I believe that in the future I will see you improving and getting better and better. Thank you very much.
Sure, I will do